you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be doing some plumbing, and we're going to be using some plastic pipe. This is not PEX pipe. This is the CPVC pipe, and this is hot and cold. This is used for just water in your house. We're going to be throwing some pipe in, and I thought I'd bring you guys along because I got a new tool here today that I'm going to show you guys, and this is the pipe cutter. This thing is so sweet and makes the job a lot easier when you're putting down this plastic pipe. This pipe is, if you're using a hacksaw, it's pretty hard to sit there and hold it. This thing here, one hand, and you're cutting that pipe pretty quick, and I'm going to be showing you how it works. Here's our tool. It's a cutter. It'll cut up to 1 1/4 inches round. This thing will do PVC pipe, CPVC pipe, ABS pipe, and PEX pipe, PEX pipe. So here's all the different pipes it will do right there. Pretty simple tool. You guys are going to like this thing, especially if you're a first time out there going to put some plumbing in your house and you're going to be using this pipe. This is the tool you want. It says it'll cut right there on the top, vinyl and rubber tubing. Alright, I got this thing out of the box. You got a little lock on your handle. Pull it down, opens it up. And if you notice, the front did not open. So when you're ready to cut, you have to grab a hold of it and pull it open. And then you're ready to cut. And this almost works like a ratchet. You can hear it click. It's like a ratchet. Gives you extra strength for cutting. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm here in the basement trying to hook up a hand washing sink. And I just cut that pipe and glued this T in here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come over a little bit, and we're going to go straight down, and then we're going to go over under that sink. But I'll show you what you're going to need if you're getting ready to do some of this pipe. You're going to need some, this is a primer. This is a primer for the pipe. And what this does, this cleans the pipe and gets it, it just gets it ready for the glue. And then, well, one thing about it, don't spill this stuff. I remember one time I was doing a job for a lady and I spilled it on her floor, linoleum floor. And good thing she was a really nice lady and was probably going to replace the floor anyhow. But she didn't raise too much heck with me, but we got through that pretty good. Just don't spill it. It stains everything. You get it on your clothes, it'll stain you. Now this is the cement that I'm using, and it's what you're going to need to glue these pipes together with. So back to this piece here. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to bring it over and straight down the wall, and I'm just going to go about 2.5 inches, and I'm going to get to show you guys how the cutter works. So let's go to the cutter and get this piece of pipe cut. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this at about 2.5 inches. And I'm just going to take a little pencil and mark it there. And then we're going to take our cutters. Don't forget, you got to open them when you're ready to cut. And then just put them down on here and let them do the work. Look how much easier that is. Man, that's so much better than using a hacksaw. A really nice tool. You guys will love it. What Julie's doing there, she's just sanding both ends of it, so it gets a little better connection. I'm not sure that you have to, but I always did. Even on the insides of these, I would sand them a little bit. So this one's ready to go. What she'll do is she'll put a little bit of the purple stuff, and I like it when Julie uses the purple stuff, so if she spills it, it's better than her spilling it than me spilling it. Because I've been known to spill that stuff and really make a mess. And what I like to do,
look, it runs clear down.
Oh, it's runny. It almost smells like an alcohol based. You should have good ventilation though when you're using that stuff. You definitely want to have some kind of ventilation. Strong. So what you want to do is let that dry, and then once that dries, we can get that pipe glued in. Okay, now that our primer is dry, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue in this pipe, and we're going to do a little bit on this side here. And I like to push these in. I'll push them in and give them a little bit of a twist and hold them for a second, because if you let go of it, you'll notice that that pipe will actually push itself right back out. So just a little bit of a push on there, and that's going to hold it into place pretty good. So we'll go ahead and we'll do our elbow here. We got a 90 we want to put on. So we'll put some glue on the inside of it. It kind of wants to go everywhere. This is a messy job. Got a little bit on the inside, but it'll be all right. So I just pushed it back against the wall so it's straight. We got some clamps. We're going to clamp this thing to the wall, make it look a little better, a little more presentable. So we're just going to work our way down that wall and over to that sink. Okay, we're going to cut us a 16-inch piece. Piece of cake. Okay, in this process of me hooking this sink up, I have some black iron pipe that I have to remove. And you can actually see the reason why I'm taking that black iron pipe out. And it gets rusted on the inside. And I've actually really, over the years, me and Julie doing handyman work, I've actually seen these pipes rusted almost completely shut. This one's not that bad. But that little bit of debris in there, that rust flakes, if they get in your faucet and you go to shut it off and it's between the rubber and the brass flange, it'll actually ruin your rubber and it'll make your spigots leak. So it's a good thing if you have this black iron pipe in your house, get it out. Definitely get it out. It'll save you money in the long run. Okay, that's the inside of the elbow of that black iron pipe. That's pretty nasty stuff. You don't want to drink that. I mean, we don't drink the water anyhow, but I wouldn't want to drink it or even cook with it. It's pretty nasty. So we got out all the black iron that was in the house, left in the house from the olden days. That big long piece right there goes clear back to there, and then that piece there. And I got one more in the ceiling, which is about that long there, and it's all unhooked. So we'll get it out a little bit later, but right now we got to get it plumbed up so we got water. So here's where we put the new one, and it hooks into copper here, which we're going to leave the copper in there, and it goes all the way down here, and we're heading for that washer. So we got to get a couple small pieces cut, and Julie's over here working on a coupler for me.
Okay, I think it's dry.
Alright, you can see I threw some tap cons in here and put a little clamp right underneath that elbow just so this pipe don't slide down the wall, because last time you looked up there and this thing was way down here. That's from the weight of that plastic holding it down. So we'll put a couple tap cons and a little clamp, and that's going to work out good. As you guys can see, I'm not a plumber either. I just doing the best I can, just like the rest of you guys out there. I'm not a plumber. So if it don't look like it's done right, guess what? It probably ain't. All it has to do is has to work. That's it. And as you can see, we're going down the wall now. We got the washer hooked here. We're going to put another piece in here on the bottom here. Then we're going to drill 2 holes, and we're going to put a clamp down on the bottom here so it holds this pipe up. So that means we're going to have to drill 2 more holes for tap cons and our little clamp. But it's going to look better than what was up there, that's for sure. Okay, all of our plumbing is finished now. I think it turned out really nice. Everything is in. And we took all the old nails and stuff out of the ceiling that they had clamps like that, which I really don't like that clamp. I like these little plastic ones. We'll probably pull these all out and replace them. But the little plastic ones are nice. They're not going to hurt the plastic. I mean, everything turned out really nice. Okay, this is the tool I was using. This is a great tool for that plastic pipe. Man, it cuts this stuff like butter. And it's really nice because you have a straight cut every time you cut. With the hacksaw or whatever you're cutting it with, it just it's not going to beat this tool. I can throw in 3 times the pipe you put in with a hacksaw. I could do 3 times as much with this tool here. It just makes it so much faster to work with. So I would like to tell everybody thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.